Hey guys, it's Tina. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, thank you so much for being with me. Make sure that you click that subscribe button below, give me a thumbs up. So today I went with a, as you can see, a beautiful emerald green, maybe not even emerald, just green. Like, I am so in love with the greens right now that I just had to go with it. I had to do a green look. I had to see if I could pull it off, and I absolutely love it. And I really hope that you guys do too. In this video, I do ramble on a little bit. I'm sorry. But I hope that you guys will kind of be able to relate a little bit to what I'm rambling about. And if you can't, you can always just mute it. So with that being said, I wanted to show you guys a few things that I didn't show you in the video only because I ran out of space. So basically, as you guys can see, I finished the makeup look. I did only the eyes with you, but I also wanted to let you know that I did use my Makeup a Murder pigment in green, as you guys can see, for the corners of my eyes, which obviously is not shown in the video. Again, I apologize. I ran out of space and I'm using my phone, so I had to go back and delete some things. Also, the highlighter I'm using is the Pretty Vulgar highlighter in Shimmering Swan 126 Glow Up. This is a BoxyCharm product, and it is a full-size product, so if you have not checked out BoxyCharm, make sure you guys do. You get 5 to 6 full-size products monthly for only $21 a month. So that is an amazing, amazing deal. What else? To make the inner corners pop, I also use my Mika shimmer powder. This I've had forever, and it will probably last me, maybe not. It actually looks like it's almost gone. Okay, well, I thought I had more of it than I did, but I guess I've had it longer than I thought. I did talk to you guys about the lashes that I'm wearing, and where I did wear them before, kind of. And then I did use my MAC Fix Plus setting spray to set the look, and I also used it as my primer base for this makeup. So I think that's it that I didn't really show you guys in the video. As far as my contour palette goes, I did use the Profusion color. I think it is, oh my god, 18? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 colors, sorry. 14 color palette. And I did use, there we go. I did use these two colors together as far as my contour goes. And for my highlight, I actually used, did I put it away? Oh, it's almost gone, but my BH foundation concealer palette. This was one of the very, very, very first concealer palettes I ever bought, and I bought it from BH. As you can see, these two pans here are the pans I use the most, and they're just about gone. That's what I use today. I really, really love this palette because I feel like it comes out really soft, smooth, and really flawless. The other one that I use a lot, which is the Infallible, I feel like it's really cakey, even though I really love it. I love to cut my crease with this, but it's also very cakey, and it's super, super white. And obviously I'm not that light, so sometimes it can make me look whiter than normal, but whatever, it is what it is. Your contour and highlight is different for every makeup, and every makeup will make your contour and highlight look a little different as well. So with that being said, I will stop rambling on because you guys are going to hear enough of it in this video. So I will be back with you guys with another one next time. I hope you enjoy this. Any questions, feel free to leave me a message below and I will get back to you. Product list will be also mentioned below. Thank you guys again and enjoy. Let's get into this. I'm going to be using the Kara palette today. I actually had to search through all of my palettes just to find a palette with some greens in it. All the palettes I have have no greens. So this is the Kara palette, and as you guys can see, all the greens. There's this one right here, which is like a deep green, almost like a hunter green, and we've got a lighter green, and then we have an either lighter green. So basically we're going to be using the yellow and all three greens for this, and again it will be a cut crease. So this is the Kara palette. It is the ES01 Bright Eyeshadow Palette. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So basically, I went ahead and primed my eyes already using the Too Faced 24-hour Shadow Insurance, which is one of my favorite eye primers to use. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Infallible Full Wear with just a flat brush to basically base my eyes. Now, you guys, I'm not going to be using a damp beauty blender today. I actually am going to be using a dry beauty blender today. Maybe? Okay, well, I gotta find it first. So we're just gonna go ahead, and you guys already know. And I didn't really carve out my brows today. I'm actually being kind of lazy. And I figured, they're all right. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't really feel like it. I wanted to do makeup today, but sometimes doing the eyebrows is so tedious that, like, you know, it takes so much more time, and I just wanted to do a makeup look. And I didn't want to spend too much time, you know? Now this is all going to be blended out, so it's okay to bring it all the way into the inner corner, and I always drag it down to the bottom. Okay. Alright, so I brought it into the middle like that, so that way I could blend it all together and there's no lines anywhere. Sometimes if you leave lines, it's really hard to blend them out. So you just kind of blend them together, and it's not as bad, you know what I mean? And I am going to set the eye. Alright, so I don't know where my beauty blender went, but we're going to be using the Pretty Vulgar setting powder. And I'm actually just going to be using we just came back from New York, so excuse my brushes if they're a little bit, you know, they have makeup on them still already. Okay. And I'm not, I'm dusting off a little bit, but I am being generous with the powder. It is translucent, so I have the fan going right here, so all I see is, like, you know. Alright, so we're done with that, and my eye is already starting to water over here. Crap. I'm just gonna dust off the excess of that why can't I say it? Translucent powder. We're just gonna go ahead and dust the rest of that off. You don't have to let it sit for a long time. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, y'all. All right. I'm not prepared at all, so bear with me. We're gonna go on with my favorite, the M441 from Morphe, and I'm just gonna take excuse me, all the way behind me. And I'm back. Okay, I know I'm weird. Anyways, I'm just gonna take this and get rid of the excess product from my makeup in New York. All right, so we're gonna be using this brush for 2 of the 4 colors we're gonna be using today, okay? So going into the Kara. Stick my fingers in everything. Oh my god, these palettes are hard to hold. So going into the yellow, okay? So that's gonna be our base, our transition color. I just stuck my fingers in like all these colors. Okay, and I'm gonna be kind of generous with that. Now, for me, I always start on the end and work my way to the front. However you want to do it is definitely up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so let's go ahead and I love using yellow, you guys. Yellow is just such a fun, summery color. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and lay down this yellow. This palette's pretty pigmented. It's actually a very good palette. It's not obviously a name brand. I believe I got it from A Girl's Best Friend. If you're not familiar with who they are, check them out on Instagram, Facebook, A Girl's Best Friend. They actually have a store in the Moreno Valley Mall, and I have been following her for years. She started off on Facebook selling makeup, and she built herself a business, and she does now own a store, and she's an amazing girl. So if you can and if you want to, go on over and support, like I said, A Girl's Best Friend. That is the name of the store, and you can find all the sites by looking up that specific name. I don't know if she still has this palette. It has been a few years, but you're more than welcome to check it out and see if she has something similar or still carries the same exact palette. And very, very, very affordable priced when it comes to this palette. And I'm not sure if I told you guys, but this is my Morphe M441. Does anybody have any information on any Morphe brushes? You guys will always see me use Morphe brushes. I am obsessed with them. I love Morphe with oh my god, like I am just in love with that company. I love that they started out so small and have just blossomed, and all their products are fantastic. I love that they work so closely with influencers and the LGBT community as well. I just love Morphe. So anyways, on to the next. So now, you guys, I'm gonna go into this green right here. I know, I'm sorry, it looks kind of blue, but it's not. It's this green right here. It's a little bit lighter than the next green that we're gonna use. Okay, so going down just a tad bit lower, we're going to just blend this into the crease and into the corner. We are going to drag that to the middle, but I kind of want to get a nice blend going right here first. And then we're going to slowly drag that into the inner corner, taking no more product. So you guys, how are you liking the show? I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and just talk to you a little bit about, I am adding more product, you guys, but I just wanted to seriously say, I really hope that you guys don't get too like involved, because, you know, I mean, these are, I mean, actually, I hope you guys get involved. I mean, you know, love the show, love the stories, but I also hope that you guys can kind of differentiate like some of the things that are said and done on the show from people's real life. Like, these people that put their lives out there for entertainment, and not for entertainment, but obviously for your entertainment, because we're all watching, you know, we want to know what's going on with this person and that person and blah, blah, blah. We put our lives out there for everybody to talk about, but we also have to remember that these people are actual human beings. They're not robots, and like, these relationships are real. I can't say for everybody that these relationships are real. What I've seen so far, everything seems to be pretty real, but like, just take a second to put yourselves like in their shoes, you know, as to how they're feeling, and the fact that they're just trying to be with the person that they love, and given like our world and how things work, it makes it really, really hard, you know, for people. And then to put your life out there because you're looking for help, you know, is a big step. So like, I just ask like that you guys take a second and step back, put yourself in their shoes, and just remember that they are human beings, you know, and they have feelings, they have family and children, and nobody wants to see their mom or dad or aunt, uncle, whatever it is, being completely bashed and like basically made to feel like a shitty person because people are so like rude, you know. Like, I read some of the comments and I'm just like, wow, you know, how do you get up in the morning and like drink your coffee and kiss your kids with some of the things that you like can actually say about a person? And I see this a lot. Like, I will you know, check out if I see like a nasty comment of somebody, especially towards my mom or myself or, you know, my wife or whatever. I always go and look at their profile, because I want to know, like, in their profile is supposed to be like the main thing about them, like that basically introduces you to the person. Obviously there are fake profiles, blah blah blah, seen it a lot, but it's funny because there's times when like I go on there, like check out someone's profile because they've said something really nasty or whatever, and then their profile is super sweet. Like, I'm a grandmother and I love my grandkids, living the best life, be kind, love everybody, but they just left like the most disgusting, hateful comment about somebody's children on their page. Like, I mean, I get it. You know, it's your way to express yourself, but seriously, because we are able to hide behind a computer or you know, a phone, a screen or whatever, like that makes it okay. Like, that's not okay. You know, don't make yourself out to be this amazing, sweet person, loving, caring of the world and everybody's feelings, when you actually are going on social media and being like disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, be true and be real to yourself. Don't sit here and think that because you're talking, you know, you're sitting there behind a computer or a phone, an electronic device, that makes you like any better of a person. Like, I seriously, like, I try not to, you know, I try to stay out of drama. I try to stay off the comments, you know. But I love that I go on really to see the good comments, to see the love that you guys give everybody. But the ones that are really hateful and nasty, it's just unnecessary, you know. Sorry, I'm rambling on, but I'm gonna go ahead in with this hunter green right here. It's a really nice green, and we're gonna do that crease only, okay? And I am using my M330, which is my bullet style brush, which you guys will see me use a lot. So anyways, back to the subject. I mean, I know that, you know, these people, including my mom, put their life out there for you guys to basically, you know, give your opinion and whatnot. But like I'm saying, like, please don't hide behind a profile. Like, if that's how you really feel in real life about people, then maybe you shouldn't be watching reality shows, or maybe you shouldn't be a part of social media. Like, if you can't say anything nice, or just kind of like take the time to realize that not everybody in this world is the same. Like, I love the differences that I see on a daily basis, like the amount of people that I get to meet and the different cultures and the different worlds and the different ethnicities. It's amazing. Like, we get to learn so much, and the food is fantastic. I know you guys have to say that when checking out a new culture, the food is incredible, like all over the place. But the one thing I love the most is learning about the culture itself, learning about the history of the culture, the clothing, the food, the beautiful buildings. And you know, these are places that we don't get to go all the time, or maybe we'll never visit in our lives. So yeah, for some of us, seeing people go to different countries is very interesting. We want to see how Americans live, how they, you know, interact with other, you know, people from other countries. Like, I totally get it, because I'm one of those people. Like, I totally love to see you know, people going, because it opens my mind. Like, it broadens my horizons and opens my mind to like life and where I want to be and like where I can go. I know for a fact that I'm not just stuck here in Palm Springs in this one place. I have this amazing world that I can visit, and these people from these cultures that I can immerse myself into. Just love everything about it. We've only got one life, and we choose to sit on social media and talk shit about other people's lives. Like, we could be out having a grand old time, you know, even just spending the day with our family, yet we take the time to go on social media and talk crap. You know, I just don't get it, you know, why people take so much of their time, so much of their life to be nasty, you know? Like, love life, love people, have fun, because if there wasn't like all these walks of life and differences, this world would just be so boring. Like, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine, you know, it just being one race, one color, one ethnicity, one food. Like, could you imagine our lives being like that? Like, we don't have Chinese food, we don't have Mexican food, we don't have you know, Korean food, we don't have sushi. Like, could you imagine it just being straight up chicken, maybe mashed potatoes and like corn? Although, I'm not gonna lie, that's good. Throw a little bit of Hawaiian bread on the side. I love it. But that's not what I want to eat on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Like, I love the difference in cultures and the difference in food. And when you go to like places that are really cultural, like, you see their dress, you know, and you see the way that they have styled the restaurant. I don't know. I guess to me, it's very interesting, and I would rather immerse myself in the culture and find out more about what is so interesting about these people in these different countries that makes us want to go there and visit, live, or be with someone from a different country. Like, come on, you guys. Like, I seriously just don't understand why we prefer to hate and like be judgmental than like to explore, you know, and say, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be for love, but like, if an American woman can go to India and live and enjoy India and all that it has to offer, why not try it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why sit here and say, oh, she's crazy, I can't believe that? Why? Like, get your butt off your couch and do it. Like, go live life, have fun, enjoy, see things. Like, I mean, I guess I'm just rambling on about this, you guys, but I get it. Really, really, like, just bothers me that everybody is so like interested in everybody else's lives, and they're not taking the time to live their own. I guess that's basically what I'm getting at. So anyway, I am blending all the colors together that I you know, laid down. I apologize. I completely got distracted and like talking and, you know, whatnot, this and that and the other, and I completely forgot to tell you guys what I was doing. But I haven't done anything really different. Just laid down that one color in the crease, and now I'm just blending everything together because we want to make sure that obviously we have no harsh lines. So anyways, I want to tell you guys though that I do sincerely appreciate the love that you guys show my mom. Like, I really, really do. She gets more love than hate. And I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate your following us and wanting to know a little bit more about us and a little bit more about our story. I really hope that you guys enjoy the journey of my mom and you enjoy the journey of us. We will be a big part of her show only because, you know, we are obviously very supportive of my mom. We're very supportive of Simi. We're very supportive of the situation. And I'm the type of person that is very open-minded. I'm very, very, very open-minded. I like to listen, and you know, if somebody tells me something I feel is shocking, and not that I don't have like those really crazy reactions to things. I will take in what you just told me, and I will sit there and think about how to fix the situation or fix the problem. I'm more about fixing things than like freaking out. I don't have that type of personality about things, and I try, like, you know, when I get mad, like I try to like get angry and like, you know, how we would normally do things, but I'm just not like that, you guys. So you know, the one thing that you'll notice about me is that I try to keep the peace. I like to see kindness over hate and bullying and being berated and nasty. I honestly don't feel like, you know, that needs to happen, but everybody is their own person. But you know, really, if you don't have anything nice to say about somebody or somebody's life or whatnot, just keep it to yourself. Like, I just don't understand what satisfaction people get out of fighting over somebody else's life. Like, honestly, that's just my opinion, but it really is. It just kind of weirds me out that, you know, people get so involved. Which brings me to another point. Sorry, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna go ahead and start my cut crease, you guys, using the Infallible and just a flat brush. Oh shoot, I forgot what I was talking about. I try to do like the whole open eye thing with like the whole cut crease, but like, oh, I did it, kind of, not really. I completely lost train of thought, you guys. So I guess I'll just, until I figure out what I was gonna say. Crap. Okay, well anyway. Oh god, I completely forgot, you guys, what I was talking about. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do a half cut crease today. I don't want to do a full cut crease because I've been doing them for the last couple tutorials, so we're just gonna do half cut crease today. I'm really loving the green. I really feel like the green makeup is like the thing right now, and I am so okay with that. But you know what's cool though? Like, I've never done a green makeup ever, so this is kind of fun. Now remember when I was telling you guys, when you're doing, or if you have a hooded eye, like me, where when you open your eye, like if you put your makeup on, you know, it pretty much covers it. Whenever doing a cut crease, you always want to go above that line. So above that, above your own personal, this thing, oh my gosh, lid. Shit, I can't even speak, you guys. I'm not the greatest at explaining things, so just bear with me. But anyways, you just want to go a little bit higher than that, so that way you can actually have, you know, your makeup here show, and it's not being covered completely by your lid. Okay. And now right here, I'm just kind of blending out the edges because we don't want harsh lines. Okay. And I am going to take that same flat brush, and we're gonna go into the palette, and now using that really, really light green, which is here on the top, because we used this one, and this one. So we're gonna be taking this really light green to fill in the space. But then after that, we're gonna get really pigmented. So anyways, I guess I was saying about the type of person I am. I'm just not the type of person to freak out over things. Like I was saying, I am more about trying to figure out the situation. And I have always been like that. I don't know. I like to be a calm person. So like I said, you know, we don't really watch reality TV. Really, the only reason why we are watching 90 Day Fiance the other way is because my mom is on the show, and you know, obviously we're a part of it. So other than that, we don't watch any of it. It's too much drama. It's just, you know, I tend to take on people's feelings, and it will ruin my day. And I don't, you know, I'm the type of person that will be thinking about someone else's problems, something else that I heard, you know, about someone else all day long, and I don't want to do that. So I choose to watch happy stuff. I choose to watch educational stuff. I watch a lot about animals. I watch a lot about, you know, what's going on in the world as far as global warming, our oceans. I watch a lot of you know, travel channel, travel shows. My wife and I would love to travel, which is, you know, I'm sure that's on anybody's radar at some point, but we would just love to travel, and you know, just, and also, if you haven't yet seen, my wife and I are actually have gotten several messages from fans and even friends that I you know, talked to via social media, but I never really knew too much about their story or personal lives, only because obviously I don't get into people's personal lives. But since we've got a little bit of a platform now, and basically for us, using the platform for good and to help people is our goal. I'm not trying to use the platform to gain fame, to become a superstar, none of that. I want to use my platform for good. I want to use my platform to help people, to help people come out, to show people that if I can do it, so can you. I was born with a cleft lip, and for me to help others see their beauty in being different, it brings a lot of joy to my heart, and it's something that I have always wanted to do, just obviously never had the platform to do it. And it's all because of you guys giving me, you know, this platform to do this, and to be able to, you know, help people that may not have a voice and may not have a platform to say what's going on in their lives, or how they're even feeling about the everyday. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, gay either, gay oriented. Like, we kind of want to talk to several different. I'm hopping back into that hunter green, and I'm going to go ahead and place this in the corner and just blend that into that other color, and then we're going to bring it up into the top of this to create that blend between the two colors. So anyways, we would love to talk to you guys, meet you. You know, if we can come to your town, we would love to come to your town. I've got people asking me all the time to come, you know, to their area, and so they can take us and have fun, and you know, I also had a lady contact me and ask me about or tell me that, you know, she has never met a gay person in her life. She lives in I believe it's Kentucky. A small town in Kentucky is what I think I remember her saying. Don't quote me, but that's what I think I remember her saying she was in. But she said that, you know, she's been told things about gay people, and she has seen, you know, and met, she said she met one person but didn't know that the person was gay. She really enjoyed their presence, enjoyed hanging out with them, thought they were, you know, great people. And until she did not know that this person was gay, that she was hanging out with mutual friends. And when she did, you know, she actually told me she wished that she would have spent a little bit more time just trying to get to know this person. And kind of, you know, even not knowing that he was gay, she thought he was a great person, fun to hang out with. She had a blast, enjoyed, and even though she didn't know he was gay, she didn't feel that there was anything different when she found out he was gay, which was awesome. So, you know, that says a lot about people, you know, that are from small towns, and they are told certain things about gay people and how we are and how we act, and things that we do, which are absolutely false. But, you know, some people don't have the chance to meet a gay person. Some people, you know, in their family or whatever it may be, may not ever have the chance of meeting someone. And I just think that in your lifetime, if you have not, you should make it a point to do so, only because it will change your view of gay people. I mean, you know, whether we're male or female, we're all the same, you know what I mean? I have bills just like you have bills. I pay rent just like you do, blah, 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 blah. So it's, I mean, you know, there's not, I love to, you know, we have kids, blah, blah, same difference, you know what I mean? So, you know, with that being said, just if you ever get the chance to meet, go somewhere, a pride or, you know, whatnot, take advantage of it. I mean, honestly, I think we are awesome people. The most open, caring, and loving people, to be honest with you. And I think the reason for that is because we go through so much hate, and we go through so much rejection, that why do we want to do that to other people? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna stop rambling and finish this makeup on how I really like this, you guys. I was actually gonna go a lot with my my pigment. This is a really beautiful green, and I think I'm actually just going to do the corners with that because I really like the greens that I used all together, as opposed to trying to just make it really super bright. So I'm liking this, you guys, a lot. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, so I am gonna just hold on 1 second. Hold on, okay? Pause. Where are you? I could definitely have been more prepared. So this is just a blending brush, just a flat blending brush. It is a Morphe titanium brush, and I'm gonna take the white on the bottom and do underneath the brow. And these are all shimmers. All the colors in this palette are shimmers, so it's very shimmery. I don't personally like to use shimmers a lot. I like mattes, but this palette basically is mostly shimmer, so obviously I had to just work with it. All right, so now that I've got that done, I'm gonna go ahead in with my Beauty For Real eyeliner. It's got a nice sharp like point at the end, and then we're going to, I'm not gonna do super dramatic wing. Okay, not super dramatic, just kind of, we're gonna make sure the wing goes out as opposed to straight through, if that makes sense. I don't know. And I'm keeping my eyeliner right on the lash, you know what I mean, right above it. So basically it is touching my eyelashes when I'm putting eyeliner on. You get it? And if that didn't make sense, I'm sorry. Okay, so basically it's a very thin one. It's not super outrageous. And I am not good at eyeliner, so just keep it, like I said, close to I feel like it's uneven. Oh well, I'll fix it when I take it off. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm gonna stop talking because I know that this video is like totally dragging on. It's like 40 minutes long. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's all watery right there. I'm just going to take my hairband because I don't have anything else. Yeah, my eye always waters. Always this one. Okay, so for my lashes today, I'm actually going to be using Classy. And I got these from, of course, the beautiful Queen C lashes. Go over there and check them out. These ones you will also see me wearing when I go to New York. You'll see them. You will see them. So anyways, I will be using the Classy lashes from Queen C lashes. All right. They do still have a little bit of, like, you know, glitter from what I used when I was in New York. Let's see if I can get these off of here. Come on. I was out there, like, let me tell you guys something. When I was in New York, which was the funnest trip we've taken, my lash glue, actually all my makeup, was horrible. It moved everywhere. It did not work with me at all. Like, I was so, like, upset with my makeup and so, like, pissed off because for some reason my eyeliner, I mean my my lash glue wouldn't, like, my lashes would not stick to the lash glue. And I was freaking the heck out because I had a huge something that I had to do, and with my makeup moving, like, I just at the last minute I just was like, F it. You know what I mean? I was able to get it to stay down, but my makeup just, I'm guessing it's the humidity out there, but it just, every single thing I did not go right. So yeah, it was a fun time. It was definitely a fun time trying to get these lashes to stay. So I'm just going to take my lash applicators, which help a lot because for some reason my fingers can't do it by themselves. See here, when I'm at home, they go on no problem. You know, but in New York, like I said, oh man, you guys, it was horrible. I'm like, on the day that I have something super huge to do, like, you want to be stupid. When I normally never have any problems with my makeup, but like I said, it was probably the humidity. And I know I had talked to somebody else who said the same thing. And you see how, like, ugh, this is frustrating. So what happens is, like, now that the corner over here is like wet, you know what I mean, which is like running, it makes it really hard for my eyelash to stay down in the corner over here, which is frustrating. Yeah. You see what I mean? Sometimes I feel like if you apply it to your skin, it works better. Like if you just apply it to the eye first, sometimes it helps to stick better than just adding the glue to the lash. I don't know, do whatever works. Basically, I've got to end this video. I know it's like 45 minutes long. Sorry for rambling on, you guys, but I appreciate you here with me. Here we are. You see? Sometimes it just works better that way. Don't ask me why, but I'm just gonna apply it like this, since this seems to do the trick.